Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining our channel. Today, we're going to do a quick practice of drawing a Captain America profile. And as you know, the profile is necessarily the face being shown from the side. I'm going to have him look this way. So to begin, we're going to do an oval. In this oval, if you could keep this end a little flatter, it would be easier to finish off the picture. One arc right there, another arc right there, another arc somewhere here. So this is just that set of lines that we put in. Oval with the flatter end over here, or you could just do an oval and then do a casual line like this. Line, arc, rounder arc, and they can be approximately that size from each other. Now, I would recommend that you continue from this point on with a pencil if you are practicing, but I'm going to move over to a marker or a pen. So to start off, and that is so that you could see this more clearly as we go along. That one seems to be giving out, so I'm going to move. So the top of the head, we will make it a point to come and stop somewhere here, right about here. Here, a little curve right there, and that, as you have guessed, will be his nose. So curve, nose right there, and we will try to make this as simple as we can. So that little ridge right there that is where his mouth is, and then the chin, or let's call it the superhero mullet or chin in this case. There's the jawline. Now I could make this bigger, but I'm not going to do a Superman style Captain America. I'm going to keep this very slightly different. And then we have somewhere around here another circle, and that will be his set of. Now this is done either as feathers or it is done as this acrylic type of thing, and because he's had quite a few different costumes, so let us try to just do something that is in between. Right there is the shoulder. Alright, neck muscles and everything. So that there is the temple. His mask usually goes along somewhere there. Mouth. Some details right there. Some details right here. Some details again, and now here what I've chosen to do is that's my choice. They either have his ear showing right through. That's how it used to be in the old versions, and some people really love that, but I have chosen to go like this with the ear covered and just a little bulge showing there, and some inks to signify some shadow right there, some shadow behind the cranium, shadow under the feather or the Thor-like thing that he has. And then comes some details right there, and I have a more serious expression, more or less, part of the eye. And to close it off, there is the eye hole. Now we have to realize here that you could add as many details as you wish. For example, you could have line going across like that, and little bulge right there to show that line coming out. But in that case, you would also have to work with the rest of the costume, and that would be that. Let's add some details there first, right there and right about there. So then in that case, let's actually put in the part of that star as it is showing from this angle. Okay, so there we are. Now some versions have a circle right here, and there's also a star in here. That is mostly the ultimate version of Captain America. And some details quickly put in, some shadow, some line, and that the details is something that you can work on at your own time and discretion and enhance the image as much as you wish. Make him look older or make him look younger. And even this, all of this, the mask could be somewhere here or it could be higher. I'm just working with different details as we are moving. Now if you choose to go with these lines, then do remember that the rest of the costume will also probably follow suit. There might be some sewing lines here, or maybe along his costume here, just to make it look more consistent. And then some costumes have the chainmail sort of thing. If you choose to go with that, and which is also the classic version, it is more work, but it does enrich your image, and you have to follow certain rules of light and shadow there when you're putting in chainmail. So if you're putting in chainmail, make sure that you put in some shading that is going along the streamline in the body. For instance, if you're putting chainmail going here, try to go along with the shadow that is more or less spreading out that way instead of being all over the place. Here, make it come around like that, and somewhere here, put a little bit over here. So that is the practice that you will have to go into once you choose if he is to have chainmail or not. If he does, or that, I shouldn't call it chainmail, but it's that sort of costume that has that metallic fins on it. So that is a quick Captain America profile. That is one way of doing it. Please Google lots of images and have fun drawing this iconic character. Thank you very much for watching, and please do subscribe and keep in touch. Have yourself a wonderful day.